is not a hater video. Anybody who's seen my other videos knows I don't make hater videos. Even when I review your product or say don't buy products or do buy products, it's not a hater video. Please understand the disclaimer I'm putting on it right now. You are a grown person. Do what works best for you, but keep these things in mind. You may not be ready to go natural if you're just fed up with your perm. You're just fed up. You have no idea what to do. Notice I said may. A lot of you decided to go natural, and that was why. I was just fed up with my perm. But a lot of you ended up going natural 2 or 3 times for just that reason. You were fed up with your perm, you just stopped putting the perm in, and then you had no earthly clue what to do. Okay, I didn't put a perm in, now what? You might want to do some research. If you're fed up with your perm, start doing your homework. Don't just cease and desist from putting perm on your hair, because you'll start doing things that are contrary to basic naturalness, like trying to comb your hair with a fine-tooth comb while it's dry. And that, I mean, it sounds dumb to those of us who know better, but that kind of thing is really discouraging. And you say, well, what am I supposed to do with this fluff on top of my head? I give up, and you go back to the perm. So don't just get discouraged and say, that's it, I'm done, I'm never putting perm on my hair again. Get discouraged and find out what you're going to do instead of putting perm on your head. You may not be ready to go natural if you're only thinking about doing this because you saw some hot fire, big fluffy afro style that you think is trendy. This is not a reason to go natural, in my opinion, because you're doing it for a trend. This is a reason for you to get a straw set and foof it up, get some afro weave. If you're going for a style, one style, then get that style. Go to your beautician and make it happen. If you think that style is hot fire, do it. Do not spend a year growing your hair out to achieve one look. It's probably not going to satisfy you in the long term. You're only going to be able to achieve that one look if you haven't really checked it out. Once again, you might have to do your research. You may not be ready to go natural if you're not over the silky smooth aesthetic. Hair does not have to be silky smooth to be beautiful. If you can't wrap your mind around that, you may not be ready to go natural. Because my hair is not silky smooth anymore most days. And you can't tell me my hair is not hot fire. My hair is hot fire right now. These are some of the best twists I ever did. They are non-silky and non-smooth. You have to be able to move forward knowing that if my hair is not fried, dyed, laid to the side, shiny, silky smooth, with a little bump on the end, looking like it just got unwrapped, you know, looking like I used a big barrel curling iron. Even the people who think they're over it, my personal favorite, who say, oh, I think curly hair is pretty. They think this kind of curly hair is pretty. And there's nothing wrong with this kind of curly hair. But there's no guarantee that's what's going to grow out of your head. So, hey, I know several people whose hair grows out of their head just like this. If it doesn't grow out of your head like that, then what are you going to do? You have to, I guess it brings me to my next point, you have to be prepared for what God gave you. You may not be ready to go natural if you think your hair is going to grow out of your head looking like Tracy Ellis Ross. If you think your hair is going to grow out of your head looking like Jill Scott, Khalees, Rachel True, if you think your hair is going to grow out of your head, looking like mine. You have to be prepared for whatever comes out of your scalp and how you're going to deal with it. If you're not, you're going to constantly be dissatisfied. It's going to be a constant problem. I think, personal opinion, it kind of comes from the relaxed aesthetic, which is, everybody's hair is straight. When you go in, if you see somebody with a hairstyle, unless there's just, huge differences, you can get that hairstyle because the person's hair is straight and your hair is straight. Natural hair is not like that. Many people can't do styles other people can do, or they do the style and it's a totally different look. Their twist hang and swing. Somebody else twist stand up. Someone else's afro is a perfect halo. Somebody else's afro falls to the left. Mine falls to the left. There is use of hairpins, headbands, and devices to get me with a halo of hair. Some people wake up in the morning, pick it, and have a halo. That's not ever going to happen for me. I had to mourn the death of the idea of me with perfectly round afro, and then I moved on. I figured out how to get me a round-esque afro. You have to be okay with what you have and what you're getting or what you're going to get as you're transitioning. And otherwise, it's just going to be a hard road to toe. I hear a lot of people complaining about things that kind of come along these lines. Well, I only went natural, so, I could wear an afro. You grew all your hair out so you could rock one style. Well, I only went natural because I thought my hair would look like Tracy Ross's. Are you kin to Tracy Ross? And on that note, my sister went natural thinking she was going to get hair to look like mine, and she didn't. So that's my number one be in there sharing closest relative. Our hair is not the same. Don't think that you're going to get anybody's hair but yours. Don't think that it's going to be smooth, shiny, silky. Look, you can't. You have hair idols, you have inspiration photos, and the reason you use various ones is because you don't know what yours is going to look like. The other thing is, the styling. If you never styled, it's going to be hard. If you styled your hair before, there's going to be a learning curve. It's going to be different. Other than that, I think, as usual, people are not being 100% honest with themselves about what they were thinking when they went natural. And I've had plenty of people tell the truth and tell me, that, I got disgusted, I couldn't do the perm anymore, my hair was breaking off, I just stopped. Then I didn't have any idea what to do, and I didn't know what to do with my hair, and it was just, the coif on my head was just out of control, I couldn't comb it, so I went back to the perm. That's fine. You keeping it 100%. You didn't do any research. You didn't do any homework. You didn't check into doing the things you need to do to take care of natural hair. You essentially took a break from processing your hair. That's fine. But don't think you took a break from processing your hair is actually you going natural, because you didn't do any homework. You didn't find out what had to happen for your natural hair to stay natural or to thrive or to flourish. So you may not be ready to go natural.